is going on? It's your boy Brian. You already know who it is. Representing 480 or whatever. I usually say weird a bunch of shit like that. What am I saying right now? Anyway. It's your boy Brian. Haven't done Ben Rodriguez in a while. Figured I'd do a live stream today.
Starting nod for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
At this point, we're at 26
Next for the
runs. Let me see. How do you look at that? Gotta be somewhere to go. Let me see. Scotty report. That's not it. Performance evaluator. I don't know.
Rodgers,
36 home
Benny
runs. We're doing good this
Rodriguez.
season. So I just make sure the gameplay is too low. Nope, way too low.
He
had all-star right now, or to legend, and we are already the all-time leader in home runs in a career, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah.
Homer in the ball game
See if we get this done. Just keep playing.
Yesterday afternoon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this
Swing, high drive, left field, and deep. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
This guy like throws like 87 on his fastball. Got some slow throwers in the league these days.
1-1. Is strike two swinging. Gonzalez, base runner at first with one out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Power went down, that's fine.
Time now to check out the lineup. Next for the Mets, Josh Velasquez. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest.
First time batting with him in a long time.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
There's the apple.
Wow, not every call is going to go.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benny Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
You know, Matt, I think the league is eventually going to catch up with him. He's not a guy that's going to light up a radar gun. He has good stuff, not great stuff. But what he does do, and I like, he's not afraid to attack.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sergio Escalona comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And there's out number 2 as this is taken in shy of the track, and the runner will have to retreat. Ready for another chance, Benny Rodriguez. And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. They're partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, G-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pot commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
And it's fouled away.
Fastball. Come on, wussy.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full 3-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that.
Digging in to try it again, J.J. Farron.
He is getting up there in age.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder. Digging in once again, Benny Rodriguez. Fourth trip to the plate for.
This guy gives up hits and home runs. 91-mile-per-hour fastball. You can see I'm God level
for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1.
Good eye. If you're someone that usually watches my channel and you don't like baseball, really
and
sorry,
look out as that one ran in and got him.
Are you serious right now? Are you fucking serious? I wish I could charge him out.
Riding in once again, Juan Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Actually, baseball fans out there, the NL just lost.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Who's going to win the
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Where the home runs went. But Jesus Aguilar, man, that guy just
line drive, base hit down the line.
He choked his ass off.
Castellanos rounds third and is digging for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and it's not in time. He's safe as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch.
Digging in and looking for more, Christensen. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will leave 1. And the deficit remains 5-2.
All right, I gotta get hit here.
Ready for another shot now. Benny.
I hate playing this game and I don't get hits. All right, he's throwing 86
Rodriguez.
miles per hour.
He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Castellanos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Hit in the air to left field.
Yeah.
Huerta moves over.
To
it's for the fire stick.
Just a second, viewers. If this is your first time viewing viewing the channel and you haven't done it already, go ahead and smash that like and subscribe button. I do other stuff, not just boring sports videos. I do other games too. Like I have a Far Cry one in here, and I got a couple of other games too. So, which Fire Stick? Brian's second or Brian's?
Brian's second. I think that's what Alex has it under.
Okay.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
I went 0 for 4. I blame not.
Now at the plate, J.J. Farron, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Rodriguez is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Garrett Osuna.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him.
I get it there in time, and my
plate.
catcher drops it. Dude, give me a break. That should have been
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the street.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Los Angeles Dodgers used a 3-run seventh to help propel them to the win. Luis Zavala earned his 9th win of the year. Sebastian Villa pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB. MLB The Show. Into the box, Benny Rodriguez.
I don't hit left-handers very well. This guy's
first at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. Hit high and deep to left field. Huerta is there.
That wasn't enough.
And he brings it in on the warning track.
I crushed that ball. What do I did wrong right there?
Stepping into the box, Benny Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at bat.
This game hasn't been. This game supposedly has gone harder.
Step off and fire to the bag. Don't want to forget about it.
So sometimes it makes the hitting damn near impossible.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Roberts leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
That ump, whenever I'm batting, that ump always calls that a strike, and when I'm pitching in a game, he always calls that a ball. Moral of the story, the umps are assholes. I have basketball. I fucking dare you. 93. Come on. Let's see your speed, big boy.
Nope. So 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Speed, big boy. Come on.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
And he'll get back in standing.
Come on, see it. Let's go. Play fastball. Come on. Doing it here.
And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. 3rd inning, no score to this point.
He's good at base running. Doesn't mean he's fast enough to get the base.
Missed with a slider.
All right.
3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
All right, come on. What's this dude's name? As you can see, my speed and stealing are ridiculous. Santana.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Juan Santana. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
All right, man. You got a hit to the outfield.
Popped up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Ready once again, Benny Rodriguez.
Start getting some hits right now. 93 speed. Check it. Same guy.
Benny Rodriguez.
First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Gotta be disciplined here. Oh, what? Was I late? 81. How was I late? Apparently I was late on that one.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Cool. The only thing I don't like is
stepping up to the plate, Josh Velasquez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
If your timing was off or how off your timing was. I feel like I got right on that one, but I did kind of hit it towards the short.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Rodriguez is after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall.
I might need a new controller.
Next up for Los Angeles, Benny Rodriguez. He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
It's a perky game.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I do not know how I was fucking late on 89 miles per hour.
Popped him up.
Really? Like, I
Novoa
don't. I want to know.
his
I
left.
want to be told by this game what I'm fucking doing wrong.
He's got it one away.
It won't though. It makes the contact go down every fucking time you don't hit a fucking perfect
Ready
hit.
now, Cliff Christensen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, I want to know my fucking timing. Can I get told?
Hit in the air out to center field. Reed has a play.
I don't know,
One out. At the plate, Benny Rodriguez.
Last night, 0-for-3 today. Not a good look.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Good
No
timing.
balls
I don't
and
make
one
contact.
strike.
I see. I don't get that. I don't
Into
do
the
the
windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
My fucking ass. This game just is fucking bullshitting me at this point. Let's go. Come on. Now, fucking early.
Another 0-2 home. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Fastball. Come on. Pussy.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Can I please get told? Need a performance tracker? Let's see. No, but it doesn't tell you. Scouting report. I would like to get told what my timing was so that way I can change my timing if I have to. I don't like this whole, oh, you just got
back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. The number 9 hitter reaches base safely to start the inning, so here comes the top of the order with a man aboard. Digging in the switch hitter, Josh Velasquez. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Hit hard on the ground to second, and the underhanded throw gets him for the out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Our shortstop basket catch that. That was a double play.
Coming to the
get one more chance, I guess.
plate now, Benny Rodriguez. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
The timing is fucking up right now.
The 1-2. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2.
They haven't thrown me one high fastball this game.
The next 1-2 pitch.
Get a home run off of it for some reason.
Fastball, strike 3
You're really gonna call
on the
that?
outside
Oh my
corner and a
God.
pretty generous.
This game just loves
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Alvaro Arroyo earns his 3rd win of the
I've
year.
never played this bad with them, but they did this new update in the game, and all of a sudden it just made
Now
the game
from City,
damn near impossible.
Dave Easel gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot. I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair.
And we'll have to leave it there.
How did my contact go down for that, dude? He made a good play. Come on. My contact has dropped so many fucking points because of this game's just shitty
Benny
ability
Rodriguez.
to fucking
He's
judge
0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
He's never going to throw that high cutter.
2 balls and a strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And he misses again, ball 3. Derek Roberts is on deck.
I was early on that? Dude, come on, man.
Now the payoff pitch home.
Always throw fucking.
Locks him up for strike 3.
I fucking called it. This game is pulling some bitch shit.
So
right
striding in, Benny Rodriguez. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th.
I got full good contact with them.
Now batting.
I should at least fucking not be punished for that.
Benny Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And before the pitch here, time is asked for and granted by Woody Keller, the home plate umpire.
This guy throws
Fire. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Chu looking up, and as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center, and that is 27 for him on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with one swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives...
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eric Waller. He singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Rodriguez is there, and he has it for the... Stepping up now, Benny Rodriguez. He's 1 for 4 for the
this guy throws 90
game.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And as we welcome you into the ball game, we find the bases empty, 1 away here in the inning. Now at the plate, Benny Rodriguez is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. High in the air out towards shallow right.
Dude, come on already with
there.
this. What the fuck is going on?
He's got it, and there
It's
are
even
2
happening
down now.
Road to the show. Like, the pop-ups have been happening way too fucking often.
Tom
Power swinging, you're
enters
gonna get
the
shit
booth.
up.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games.
You don't get home
But
runs,
they
you
got
get
the
power
monkey
swings
off their
sometimes.
back.
I don't get this, what this game's trying to do now. Well, cool. That was a very uneventful little bet right there. Yep, and my power goes down just as fast as it went up. Straight bullshit. Okay, we're playing Arizona next. Let's see. Can I get told what time it was in those last games? Can I please? Alright, my career stats on over 3,000 hits now. 1,800 home runs. 500 doubles. 136. Triples. 769 home runs. I'm the all-time home run king. 18, almost 1,900 RBIs. Over 1,000 stolen bases, 820 percentage in stolen bases. Not bad. Walk, 394 walks, 187 strikeouts. Slugging percentage is 755 in my career. OBP is 403. Slugging plus base plus slugging is 1160, 1158. My 2026 total is almost the same as that. I don't know what those mean. Been on a double play, hit by pitch 55 times. I've gotten 4,200 assists, 1,900 putouts, and only 32 errors in my whole career. I was second base my whole career, and then I switched over. Let's look at the league leaders real quick. League leader in 5th in batting average. Number 1 in hits. Not in the top in doubles. Not in the top in triples. The league in home runs. The league in RBIs. So, not bad. Alright, let's do another one real quick. Another series against Arizona. Which is where I'm from. Where I live right now. Towers of 99 again.
A coat in the bar.
Sure. Do a little real quick. Take it. Why didn't I cut the ball off? Cool. We just gave 2 runs off the game. The game was supposed to fix fielding. That's another thing that hasn't been fixed yet. I don't get this. I can't tell you how many times I had games almost blown because the game doesn't initiate fielding when you're right next to the ball. I didn't get a good throwing decision for that. My arm strength and accuracy is 99. I should be throwing those guys out. I don't know why it doesn't let me. Yep. I got to it. I don't know why I didn't catch it. Okay. I'm confused by this trading. Yeah, but I didn't cut it off at all. I have 99 speed, but I didn't cut it off. And then I threw it wildly in. Cast iron silver? I feel like I should have better than that. Alright, it's fine. Let's get some batting practice. Get a couple at bats, get my timing down, and then hopefully I can hit a bunch of fucking home runs right now. That would be great. Real quick, I want to give a quick shout out to my girl Christina Applegate. What's up, Christina? Early? It's a high fastball. I thought it was early. It's gonna bring a run in at least. Not bad at bat, I guess. Cool. I get a sacrifice play. I'm fine with that. It's gonna make my score go down as I missed and chased, apparently. Dude, I used to crush those. Like, what's going on now? I guess it's a sack fly, but hopefully the game tells me what I was. Was I early? That was good timing. I should have crushed that. Why is the marker not up there? God, this game really went downhill after that. I gotta tell you. Every single hit has been to somebody except for that one home run I hit. And a pop-up somehow. Let's see what I did wrong. I know I was outside the zone. Good timing. I should have went off the side of the end of the bat then. It should have been like fucking... I don't know. I don't know what this game is anymore. Okay, that's fine. Oof, you should have gave me that. There's no way it was early. It was a fucking fastball. I was laid up to swing at a fastball. There we go. I call that good contact. Oh no, you're not gonna try? 2, 3. You would have been out. You made a better decision than I would have. Too low. Let's keep it. We'll take that. Okay, get through these and let's jump into the Arizona series. There's no way I was late. Oh my god, the timing is fucking off in this game. There's no way I was late. That's not late though. Just need to do that in the game. Ooh, it stuck right in the stands. Too low. Third guy, I can't tell who's on. If someone's on first or third or what have you. Too high. Okay. Let's go into this series against the Diamondbacks, which again is my hometown team. But I am a Dodgers fan. True. Fuck, I was about to have me play AAA? Fuck that. See? 2.5 games above. There's my career stats. I only need 31 more home runs to hit 800. I think if I hit that by the time this series is over, by the time the season is over, I will officially retire from baseball as the greatest hitter to ever play.
And a welcome.
I need 31 home runs in the second half of the season.
So coming to the plate, Benny Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Rodriguez.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Skied into straightaway right. Zamora moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Oh, okay, I guess it didn't.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, William Long, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off for right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Rodriguez patrolling center. Settling in now, Benny Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a high pop-up.
Dude, give
Cabrera
me a fucking break.
waits on it.
That ball better be out the zone if I've just fucking
He's
popped
got
up
it
right
one
now.
away.
It better be out. There goes contact versus left-handed.
Stepping in, Benny Rodriguez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
That's why I was popped.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talk
Good
about
timing,
getting your
and I don't even
swing
make
off.
contact?
That's what it looks
Oh
like
my
right
God, this
there.
game's
A
broken.
guy with
What the hell
massive
is that?
power letting it eat.
Fouled away.
I don't know what to do anymore. I was late on a high changeup when I was early on a high fastball.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Gonzalez stands at second with 2 gone.
Now, and the marker's not going up. Apparently the play indicator's not going up. I don't know how else I'm late. Now I'm early. I didn't change my swing time. Now I'm early on that same pitch.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Late on that one.
Full count still.
I don't know what to do.
The next 3-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. The relay, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
So close yet so far away. 2 outs, but back-to-back hits. This one a triple, and 3 runs have now been chased home. We'll see if the defense can make a play and get them out of this nightmare.
Now batting, left fielder, 1.
Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Thank God I got that. I'm struggling.
Another full count offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Long looks up.
Yes.
And that one is gone. on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Juan Santana has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not.
Striding into the box, Robert Moses, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Leister on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run.
Animation where you collide with someone in the outfield.
Now in the box, Benny Rodriguez.
This guy throws a cutter.
For 3, Benny Rodriguez.
First offering on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Zamora racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Again, I don't know the timing though. I don't know how I was off. Let's see. Hey, we're only 12-2.
Now batting, right fielder, Rick Hernandez.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Rodriguez giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Up next for Arizona, Steve Perez.
The center fielder, Steve Perez.
Here's the 3-1. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. So
we have given up we're only getting a 4 hit.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, William Long. He'll swing it from the left side right here. The 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner. And striding in, Benny Rodriguez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number
exactly
1.
What fucking time was on that? I want to know exactly what my fucking
leading off the inning, Manny Machado, and they'll need him to get something going here.
I was obviously right on that. I want to look at the replay.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And a great start to the 9th as this ought to be extra bases. And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. 13-7 is how this one ends. Los Angeles sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Freddie Naylor earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ryan Morales couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
I don't have to end the bat because that's not the way I do timing. The game may just go right above my bat. Perfect timing down.
Friday night.
You know what? Let's try it actually. You know what? I'm gonna fuck around a little bit. I already got the. Let's try that real quick.
Baseball from Dodgers. Next for the Dodgers, Benny Rodriguez, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Drops
yeah, guys, drop it.
I want to look at that real quick. Let's see a replay. shit, that guy's got like a Clayton Kershaw curveball. What's his rating? 84. Man, he's got a ridiculously good curveball.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. A fastball that just misses inside.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter. National League in that category. A pitch out, the throw, and even a pitch out can't do the trick. He's in there at second. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
And it's fouled away. Men on third with 2 down. Popped him up. And no one will get this one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. Nick
Castellanos against right-handers is not that good. He has better power against right-handers. But this guy does give up home runs, though. Let's see how...
Castellanos now. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that will... Digging in the switch hitter, William Long. He'll get to take his first cuts here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rodriguez moves over, makes the play, 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive line.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Joel Murillo. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Joel Murillo.
High in the air out to center field. Rodriguez coasts under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Benny Rodriguez.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I tapped. Swear to God on that.
0-2, here it comes. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no... Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benito Cabrera. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back.
Ready once again.
High fastball.
Benny Rodriguez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
There we go.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to left. Number 28 on the season. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Clay Hernandez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Ready with the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Rodriguez will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Benny Rodriguez.
Number 3, Benny Rodriguez.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1, here it comes. Fouled away.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
High pop-up.
Again, I've hit a one pop-up a game.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
I want the game to tell me exactly what they're doing.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Southern California. Ready now, Mario Zamora. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Right fielder, Mario Zamora.
The 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rodriguez sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next up for Los Angeles, Benny Rodriguez. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play. He's set. Here it comes. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Up next for Arizona, Clay Hernandez. He was hitless in the shutout last
Hernandez is their catcher. I thought he was their
last night.
Hernandez.
This is a show.
A 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Santana is after it. 1 down. Striding in once again, Benny Rodriguez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Rodriguez leads off first with 1 away. 1-0
1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0. 1-0.
Runners on the move for second. And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 1-2. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit.
Okay. Yeah, fucking bazooka out there.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, I'm starting to play that game.
Boy, so frustrating.
Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Machado now on 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rodriguez on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. At the plate, Benny Rodriguez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1 the count. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Hernandez goes to get it, and that ends the inning.
My contact
digging in to try it again. William Long. He drew a walk his first time up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least base hit?
Okay,
they don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Showtime.
Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
One of the keys to being a great outfielder, not being afraid to sacrifice your body. Terrific diving catch there that he made look a lot easier than it actually is.
It's based on the hit movie The Sandlot.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch
took on the beast.
Coming to the plate now, Clay Hernandez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that can...
Ready for another shot now. Benny Rodriguez, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
The second for 1, on to first as they get the double play to get him out.
Went down because there's a guy in second.
Digging in once again, William Long, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had run.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field.
Yeah, that's guys.
Gone!
Not quite tied up, but they're only down by 2 now.
They seem to forget that the game started a while.
Stepping in, Robert Moses.
Shortstop, Robert Moses.
Hit high and deep to right center. And he will get there to make the running play. Stepping up now, Joel Murillo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Joel Murillo.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rodriguez is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Man, they're giving me a lot of fielding opportunities in this one.
Number 4, Rick Ojeda.
Bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
There you go.
Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep, still feel confident.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Yeah, you would have been out, homie. It's good that you didn't run. Oh, you feel like you're speedy on that. Oh, my God.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. William Long, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitchers.
He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot again.
Oh, shit. Again.
Now at the plate, Robert Moses. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
This is Aguilar choked the whole weekend.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Franco sprinting after it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Wow, they're giving me nothing.
So stepping in, play Hernandez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run
that guy on first has
from first. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Rodriguez ranging back, still ranging back. Gone! And with 2 out in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Holy shit.
At the plate, Benny Rodriguez. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
This guy throws 90.
Rodriguez.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Half fastball again. Plus, I dare you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Arizona used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win.
That was fucking weird. Huh. Well, that felt shitty. Batting clutch, contact, play, oh, that blah, 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 it all goes down. I waited out. Alright, we got 3 games against St. Louis. You know what? Why not keep it going? Let's do one more series. I'm not the lead leaguer in batting average. What the fuck are you talking about? Am I? How? Yeah, I'm only 314. What the fuck is this thing talking about? RBIs, I'm leading the league. I'll agree with that. Where the fuck did the batting average one come from? I'm nowhere near leading the league in batting average.
And welcome to... Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Batista. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rodriguez moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
No runs to start the game for them. Let's get some runs. Around the hometown
now
crowd.
At the plate, Benny Rodriguez, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Castellanos is on his way home. Safe at the plate, and they now lead by 2.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
I'm playing on lower difficulty to get some of these challenges done in Dem Dynasty, so that's why we get to all Reddit. So, I went back all the way up to Legendaries. As you can see, I play on Legendary. Is
slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I was struggling on just timing, so I thought, hey, let's switch to zone and actually aim the bat. Let's see if we get some.
This is line to left. Wayland is there. Let's see if they try it.
Go ahead.
Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard.
That's how much I didn't trust your mom.
So coming to the plate, Benny Rodriguez. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? And he takes ball one.
Take that. It's my high fastball.
Now the 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Late? Early. Okay. High fastball. I dare you.
Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So he's able to come through here with two away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June.
I had 6 before this game started. I should have 66 right now.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Derek Roberts. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Robert.
Lifted the other way to left center. Chiavachi into shallow left, and that's the third out.
2 RBIs for me, 2 hits so far to start the game. I will fucking take this. Look at that.
Digging in,
single.
Benny Rodriguez. He singled his last time up.
Same batter still. Same pitcher still in there.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. Another look to first, and the runner back safely.
The game of this sometimes where a guy who, I mean, he's not even that great, but still, 64 speed, 51 still.
First delivery to him on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Franco, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
I'm going to guess low curveball.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And that's in there, base hit.
I'm playing on zone from now on. I am killing it on zone.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
First game of a new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
And you don't get shit. You'll strike out like
Number 7.
now I know I'm actually swinging at badly at pitches and all. This is the way to go.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as
Is that what it's called? So
the right-handers up and warming.
And if you like
The 2-1 home.
I do not just play sports.
The count now at 2-2.
Justice sometimes. Play Overwatch with friends. Far Cry is a new series me and my friend Hobby doing, trying to help me beat the game. I do other sports games as well.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Ojeda is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
I'll pause it real quick so I don't fix that. I gotta plug my phone in. My phone's about to die. Also, there's going to be a new channel thing where me and my friends are going to start working on pretty soon. It's going to be a podcast.
So striding in, Mitch Gonzalez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Probably uploaded to YouTube.
The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals nothing. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, John Wills.
Look out for that. From when we do get that,
The 2-1 home. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Rodriguez coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
I got way too late reaction.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Greg Almanzar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Manuel Ojeda. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
And then to make it all worse, my cousin's girlfriend.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question.
Coming to the plate now, Benny Rodriguez. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Batista. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
On 0-2.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Lewis Whalen. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now the 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Into the box now, Manuel Ojeda. He's looking to run his hitting streak to an even 10 games. Now the payoff pitch home. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases.
Yeah, he just got
in to score is the runner from first. It's a 3-0 game.
Not the way you want to start the game as the pitcher.
So striding forward now, Benny Rodriguez. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here comes the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Roberts, base runner at first with 1 out.
Slider away. I'm going to guess slider. Yeah, I'm going to guess curve, actually. Damn it. What are you doing? Skeezer. There we go.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Thank God. I don't know what's going on with the controller right there. I was trying to guess outside. Slider outside.
Runner goes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Striding in, Benny Rodriguez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Rodriguez.
It's 4-2.
As a look, now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Nobody out, runner on first.
Fastball, pussy, come on.
In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Count even at 2-2.
There's no way that was a changeup. That dropped way too fucking much.
The 2-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The contact versus right. It drops for fucking everything.
Now at the plate, Greg Almanzar, a hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rodriguez on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. Throw into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double. Coming to the plate now, Benny Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Rodriguez brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-1 to him now. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
I'm gonna do a major.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Santana, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Skied into straightaway right. Caballero ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 1-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Ojeda is there as he makes the catch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Benny Rodriguez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Santana. He flew out in his last bat. There goes the runner. Pitches a cold strike to throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Here's the pitch on 2-2, and it's fouled away.
And another foul ball. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. So a two-run shot to left center, number 14 on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Nice.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Edgar Caballero. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Jensen gloves it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. Ready once again, Darren Stefani. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Darren Stefani.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Santana going back on it. Gone!
It looked like he might just work out of that.
Digging in and looking for more, Benny Rodriguez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Popped him up.
Pop up, dude. Give me a fucking break.
Shading right to his right.
That's just throwing salt in the wound right there. And my contact goes down.
8-4 the final this afternoon. The Redbirds came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Patrick Rodriguez earns the victory out of the bullpen. It's a fairly... The next to bat for St. Louis, Lewis Whalen, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rodriguez giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Greg Almanzar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play. Now at the plate, Benny Rodriguez, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. Hits this one hard the other way. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit. Castellanos rounds the corner and is headed home. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Good job, man.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base.
Jones, he bats pretty good against left-handers.
Hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to it. Dugout. 100. Trying to do too. The moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Pitch inside, the throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
One of the keys to stealing a base is to get a great jump, and he got a great jump there, even though this catcher has a strong throwing arm. A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away.
Twice. Same area.
Rodriguez.
Come on, Tyrone Jones. He's got good clutch and vision too.
On third, Gonzalez at second with one away.
Saw the contact and he has decent power. Enough to get a hit to the
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
Just don't strike out.
Bouncer to the left side. Blocker over to his left. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves.
Essentially works the same as the
Leading off the inning, John Wills, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Castellanos, a range to his left as he tracks this one down.
I know I'm like, let's see, 34, and I played, what did it say? 34, I played like 13 seasons, some shit like that.
Ready for another chance? Benny Rodriguez. He reached on a single in his first try. Heading out towards shallow right.
Pop-up? Really?
Almanzar is over.
I'm doing wrong with these pop-ups.
Two gone.
If it's outside the zone, that makes sense. Let's see when the next at bat. But the game doesn't tell you your timing if you don't have.
Leading off the inning, Greg Almanzar, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Rodriguez is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number one. Riding in once again, Benny Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. 3 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line. But he just missed his extra base.
Oh, man, I should have crushed that. I should have just not power swung that one.
And he fouls this one off.
PCI was just low. That's why it was late timing.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. One there on to first, and they get the double play.
I mean, unless the time was
That's
off,
not the guy you're going to see double up.
But again, I can never know.
Digging in once again, Benny Rodriguez.
Fucking middle. And when I say right down
one
the middle,
in,
I mean
one out, and one on here in the inning. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box.
Hopefully, we can tie this game up right here. The guy hit. The guy's 90 miles per hour.
From the stretch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball. Castellanos leads off first with one away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Whatever, he a dick. I got cheated right there.
Now batting.
There's no fucking way I didn't make contact.
Lorenzo.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Rodriguez racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. 6-4 the outcome today. St. Louis used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
This game likes to have your simulate your pitch and give up a lot of runs. I did that in a series last year with Benny Rodriguez, and same exact thing, man. He gave up way you would get like a 5-run lead, and your pitching would give up like 10 runs. San Francisco fan. He would be salty. 7. Hits on number 1. Barely, though. Todd Lieberthal's right behind me. At-bats. Number 7. Doubles. Anywhere near the top of doubles. Triples, I'm tied for 2nd, which is cool. Home runs, I lead the league though. By 13 over the next closest guy. RBIs, I have 19 on the next closest guy. Runs, I have 13 on the next closest person. Stolen bases, I lead the league. Base on balls, not even close, I don't think. On base percentage. I might be kind of good too. I doubt it though. That's really loud. Oh, hey, 32. Guess not bad. Flag percentage is not good though. LPS is good. So, let's look at the yearly awards so far. Leading for most valuable player. Batting title. I think I'm gonna win this year, right? Average has been low. I might win the Hank Aaron Award though. Am I even close for? I'm actually in the running. No shit, for National League Gold Glove. I wasn't anywhere close last year. Nice, just gotta keep it up. I'm gonna give this fucker a haircut right now too. His hair looks nappy as shit. Silver Sucker. I'm definitely. Real quick before I end this video, let's give this fucker a haircut. I'm basing off how he looked at the end of the movie, but that's a little too much of me right there. Something slick back, but not too slick back, but not too long in the back. I think that one looks pretty good. That's the one. I'm gonna give him a pompadour. Just clean that hair up. That's good. Let's see. 2 games against the Twins. How long has this been going on for this video? I've been doing this for an hour and a half. You know what? Since I actually have someone viewing right now, let's do one more series. Quick series against the Twins. Show off this new hairstyle. What the fuck happened here? That's Griffey Jr., my favorite player of all time, but what happened? Probably another reason I want to move center field. Griffey Jr. is my favorite player. Never played the game.
Thursday night baseball.
Oh, fuck you.
Next for the Dodgers, Benny Rodriguez.
Okay, we got someone on.
He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch coming, here it is. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race.
92 was it?
I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does the team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Santana.
1 and 2.
Shit, it's officially about to be 11 o'clock my time in Arizona.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2 and 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Swing and a little tapper. Another try at 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him to his boys right there and get fired. Not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. So the base hit there plays their second run. In now, Benny Rodriguez.
Bases loaded.
As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
Trying to keep the one-run lead. Here it is. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
If he doesn't throw that, I will aim low and go for the changeup. What?
Still
No,
even at 2-2.
No fucking way I was late on. Bullshit, dude. My swing has supposedly been early fucking night, and now it's fucking late.
Here's another 2-2. Hit hard to short, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Absolutely fucked right there. My swing has been
into
early
the box
all night
for the Dodgers now, Benny Rodriguez, and he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. He's set and the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of.
Damn, I can't believe I missed
that. There, it's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bogarts at third.
Wait, that cutter dropped fucking 4 miles per hour.
Roberts over at second. Castellanos at first. 2 out in the inning. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. 3-2, and now the carousel will be in motion here with 2 away.
The timing's fucking
what we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so wouldn't you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Cheated on that high fastball. That's fucking twice right there.
Ready for another shot now.
Benny
Rodriguez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Wow, that really frustrated me. I really got fucking cheated right there.
Hit to short. Kearney fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Like fucking outside the zone or something. I power swing that. Again, I don't know my timing though.
Next up for Los Angeles,
did I do wrong? What did I do wrong?
Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This guy throws.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Taken high and deep to right. De La Cruz going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double, and they have upped that lead even further.
They finally did right by me.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Santana. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
A wave and a miss.
Damn, I should have more hits than I have, but I'm glad I at least got a double on that one.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Mitch Gonzalez is on deck. Payoff pitch one more time. Grounded back up the middle. To his left, Kearney. Throw will be to first for the second out, but meanwhile another run is in to score. A tag, and they get him at the plate. Is digging in, Benny Rodriguez.
We're up 10-3 now.
Yes, he drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Looped out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning.
But okay, let's see where the ball is.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Los Angeles with a big 17-hit attack. Luis Zavala earns a league-leading 11th win of the year. Lawrence Cross worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.
I guess that makes sense. I don't know. It's not worth it. It's not worth drawing over. Okay. All right.
Now from the home of the... Striding in, Benny Rodriguez, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of this season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit, and that is off the wall. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Yeah, and it was a good pitch. Almost getting it past him, but he catches up to it at the last second and goes to the opposite field, and the ball makes it all the way to the wall, allowing him to hustle all the way around for a triple.
All right, Santana. I know it's asking a lot just to get a hit, but you get a hit.
Batting fourth, left fielder,
Juan Santana. I don't think he could.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Yes, he is.
Fouled off.
Foul ball animation has been going to the exact same spot the last 3 times I've been on third. That was weird.
Line towards center field. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around.
That's why sometimes I wish I was
digging in for his second at-bat. Benny Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Rodriguez has proven to be one of the best hitting pitchers around. Get this, his average up over 300.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
Bogarts, the runner at third. Roberts is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
Struck him out, and now they'll standing in. Benny Rodriguez, 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. They'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup.
High change. No one in the game will ever fucking throw that, and he's thrown it twice because he knows I'm not going to guess high changeup.
And a breaking ball stays outside. 1 run, 8 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And he'll make it into score.
That pussy comes up again.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Vila. The 0-1. High and deep to left center field. Rodriguez going back. It's a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning.
Okay. He's an old man.
The next twin up, Brian De La Cruz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. I'm set with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Stepping up now, Benny Rodriguez.
That last 2 games I started.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time.
He's throwing.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the air, out to right.
Another fucking pop up on fucking
Vila moving to his left.
I don't get that shit. I really don't.
And that's the 3rd out.
Oh no, I did wrong on that. That's true.
Into the box.
I want to check what I did. No. Scouting report. No. Do I have to wait till after the game? Yeah.
Brian De La Cruz.
Fuck, man. It's like the
wind-up and the 0-2 pitch.
I guess I've done house
rules. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error.
I'm going to get another at bat.
So striding forward now, Benny Rodriguez.
I should have saved that.
He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. And he lays off there, 1-0. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
De La Cruz is in pursuit,
Really?
makes the
I
catch,
have 90.
and that's the ball game. A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Minnesota Twins get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Blake Clausen gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Ivan Taveras earns the save out of the bullpen, his 17th on the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field Station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.
He didn't throw a high fastball. Wait, what? My 5th at bat. He threw a high fastball. Was it that far out of the zone? I don't know, maybe it was. Shit, that sucked. I power swung that bitch. The power swing, they've done this thing recently where for some reason people were hitting too many home runs, so they made the power swing harder to use. It's like, if you have a home run hitter that has power and they square that ball up, shouldn't they get a home run? But I don't know, people complain, so it's been a lot harder to get home runs now. But okay, that's the video right there. Let's see, I want to make sure. Oh yeah, All-Star voting. I am easily the best center fielder when it comes to All-Star voting. Not even close with anybody else. Player of the month for May and April. It's been me apparently. I don't know how. I've kind of struggled. And big leaders. I'm not going about that. I wanted to see awards. Still in the running. I'll take that. I have 8 assists. This guy has 1. I have better fielding percentage, more putouts, and more assists, and I'm 3rd behind these 2. That's weird. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit like and subscribe. I will be doing videos like this as well as other videos on top of that, different ones and shit like that. So, like you saw, go ahead and give us a like. Peace. Thank you. Proud of all of you, especially you, Mom. I know you're the one viewer watching right now. I appreciate it.